Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina. You're watching Weekly Financial Review on Insta TV. The November jobs report of the US Labor Department released on Friday was more than positive. No one could imagine a gain of 321,000 jobs. That was 91,000 more than economists had predicted. Moreover, data for September and October was revised upwards by 44,000 jobs. The US economy has created more than 200,000 jobs each month during the past 10 months for the first time since 1994. The US has added 2.65 million jobs to date in 2014. By the end of the year, this figure could top 3 million, making this year the best since 1999. This data leaves no room for doubts. The US economy demonstrates steady recovery. On Friday, Standard & Poor's 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average indices hit historical highs. The Dow Jones Index rose by 58.6 points to the level of 17,958.79 points. The S&P 500 index climbed by 3.45 points to close at 2,075.37 points. Over the past week, both S&P 500 and Dow Jones added 0.4% and 0.7% respectively. Meanwhile, Nasdaq Composite edged up by 11.32 points to the mark of 4,780.76 points. Friday, the indicator closed with weekly losses. 6 of the 10 S&P 500 sectors rose on Friday, led by financials and healthcare sector stocks. Gains in banks were the biggest ones among blue-chip stock gainers as well. The stock market rally shows that investors now believe in the US economic recovery, expecting the Federal Reserve to start raising interest rates by mid-year. At some point, there will be a correction in the market. But right now, as the holiday season picks up, there's nothing to stop the US stocks from moving higher. The stocks of Visa Incorporated and Goldman Sachs Group contributed nearly half of the Dow Jones Industrial Average approach to its next 1,000-point milestone. The quotes of the transnational payment company jumped by $2.14 to settle at $263.35. The Dow Jones Index closed Friday about 41 points below the level of 18,000. Visa stock was one of the biggest contributors, adding 94.66 points. Google got attention of investors following new ratings changes at Bank of America. Shares depreciated by 2.2%, and it was the sharpest intraday slump since October. The Internet search stock lost $14.50, falling to $528.08 on Friday. The Bank of America's Justin Post cut his rating on Google to neutral from buy and lowered his price target to $580 from $600, citing factors such as margin pressure on investments in various business areas. And this was the weekly review of financial markets prepared for you by our InstaForexs team. See you next week. Bye.